Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Understanding What Motivates Your People, which is a short session where I'm going to get you to think about how to motivate your employees and your team. Before I do that, I just want to introduce myself. My name is David Hudson, and I have over 25 years experience. So I started life in retail, moved through an operational route, and then cut out and went into HR mid-career, which has been quite a journey, as you can imagine, and finished, headed out from being a head of HR for 16,000 people and started my own business. And it's that experience that I want to bring with me today to share with you. Outside of that, I'm a real water baby, so I live near the water. I love to scuba dive, and I am a water polo goalie for the UK's largest LGBT water polo club. So all of that keeps me super busy and super engaged. So what I want to do is talk to you a bit today about what is it that motivates and demotivates employees. And to do that, I'm going to share a model that we commonly use by a guy called Hertzberg, who talks about hygiene factors and motivational factors. So what does that mean? So typically speaking, some people believe, for example, that it's pay that really drives motivation for people. What Hertzberg found out was that in actual fact, pay will only serve to motivate to a certain extent. So if we think about ourselves, we might have had a pay rise, but actually once that pay rise is in the bank, that's done and banked, and we're probably looking for something else that will keep us going. Whereas motivational factors will be the things that really do drive us forward, the rocket fuel, if you like, of our motivation. And there'll be things you'll be familiar with, such as achievement, personal growth, job interest, and recognition. So why is that important? Well, when you're managing people, it's important that you understand what motivates and also what demotivates them. So by understanding, for example, that there are hygiene factors like job security or working conditions that might go some way to motivate them, what you really want to do as a good manager is focus on the motivational factors that will really push them to do the best that they can, because it's by doing that that you can get them into the place you want them to be and be motivated, which all leads into then the company achieving its overall goals. So what I want to do now is I want you to think a little bit more about how this works, and in particular in your own team. So I'm going to put you into two groups, and I want you to think about these questions. So group one, I want you to think about what are the hygiene factors that you're relying on at the moment that maybe you're relying on too much. So is it pay? Is it conditions? Is it job security? And group two, I want you to think about what factors, what motivational factors could you use more of to motivate your employees. So it might be, for example, that you're not quite doing enough in terms of recognition. So that might be an example of where you can do more to get them further, if you like. And the idea of this is I really want you to explore in your groups what the hygiene factors are and how maybe you can get them right, but not overdo them, and what the motivational factors are and how you can get those really nailed so that you can really get your people motivated. And once we've done that, we're going to come back as a group and debrief on both of those questions. And then once we've done that, I'm going to get you to write in your workbooks to make sure that you can keep that really good information, keep Hertzberg front of mind, which, as I said, is a really simple model, and hopefully drive your team a little bit further. And then after that, I'll have some time for some questions, so that if you have anything that you want to share or think about, or any practical experience I can share with you, then I'm more than happy to do that. So I'm going to put you into your breakout rooms. Best of luck. You've got 2-3 minutes to do that, and then I'm going to bring you back into the room.